Joseph Mwenda is the deputy managing editor of The Post, a newspaper driven underground.
When you realize that the state is after you, then you have to change cars. I personally change cars 3 times a day.
He took us to one of his staff's secret locations. They've been moving from place to place since June, when Zambia's tax authority closed them down for an alleged tax bill totalling nearly $7 million. The paper disputes the figure and says the governing Patriotic Front is using the tax authority to punish them for supporting the opposition.
Me, my editor-in-chief and his wife, who happened to be present at that time, were locked up for merely being at our premises. Now, while this was happening, there were instructions which are coming direct from State House, giving orders to the police.
His journalists filmed these pictures of Patriotic Front supporters charging United Party for National Development activists. There have been unprecedented levels of violence ahead of what's expected to be a close election. But the government says its supporters were provoked and that the Post only has itself to blame for its tax problems.
There's no picking on the Post. No. The Post has mismanaged itself. It's found itself in this position. It wants to cry and blame the government.
The Post is still being printed, but effectively it's an illegal publication, so it's difficult to find. We had to buy our copy secretly on the street, and the man who sold it to us said he'd been beaten for having it in his possession. Most of the news media is controlled or sponsored by the government.
A lot has been going on, so we don't get all the information. It's only if you get here, there.
Right now, all the papers are reporting the same headlines, the same propaganda, just to back the government.
The media has sort of like aligned themselves to politics. Most of the media coverage is more of one-sided.
Attempts to silence a critical voice may not have entirely succeeded, but press freedom has been hampered, just as voters are about to decide which direction their country should take. Tania, Al Jazeera, Lusaka, Zambia.